Bella does. So here we have the sign, and I want actually, as you guys come in, and I'm going to ask this a couple of times, we're actually not going to work on our base quite yet, but we're working with black, red, lime green, and touches of emerald green, along with some white. And what I would like you guys to kind of choose is whether it be the red grapevine or the black grapevine. So as you come in, let us know which color you like better for this project, and we'll, design accordingly. So the majority rules, whichever one you guys like better, that's what we're going to be working with. But the sign came from Trendy Tree today, and we're going to create our bow first and foremost to kind of give you guys some time to choose which one you'd rather work with. So again, either red or the black. So I know black might not be everybody's favorite color for Christmas, and unfortunately, I can't please the world. So I like it. I didn't like it in years past, but, I want to make as many different things as possible this year. So we haven't done a black wreath yet, I don't think, so I figured let's try that.
Hi, everyone. When you guys come in, let us know where you're from.
Yeah, let us know. So here we have some velvet. Isn't that so pretty, Bella?
I love that.
I love velvet because it photographs so beautifully. It's such a matte finish that, that just looks like, a black hole in the sky, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I really like that. And then we also have this ribbon that also came from Trendy Tree. So both 1.5-inch ribbons today. So as you come in, let us know which color you'd rather choose, whether it be black or the red, and we'll make that work. So we're going to create our bow to start off with. We're going to create loops. We're going to create them rather long today because we're going to come back in with some decorative picks, and I want this bow to be nice and airy. So the loops are about 6 inches, 5.5, 6 inches, with tails anywhere from 6 to 8 inches, maybe even a little bit longer if you decide to do so. Come back in with our black velvet. I think that's going to be the perfect ribbon combo.
Seeing a lot of black for the grapevine.
A lot of blacks for the grapevine?
Yep.
I think that would be fun. Don't you think so, Bella?
I know. I really like the black for it.
Yeah, we don't work with black a whole lot here, so figured we might as well. So what'd you guys think of the Santa face earlier? I don't know if you saw it, Bella, but it's hanging up where we take our pictures over there.
You step back and take a
Bella's
look.
going to step back so she can see.
Oh, I love that.
Don't you
so
think that's
cute? That's adorable.
Yeah, you guys seem to really like it too. I thought it was really cute. So that's going to be a video out for Nick's exclusive wreath community tonight. We're just going to probably do 2 or 3 layers on this bow. I want to make it nice and full, but also leave room for us to have the possibility of coming back in with greenery and other embellishments. So keep the shares coming, you guys. Keep the likes and shares coming. Bella will let us know if we reach 1,000 live viewers tonight.
Carol says, hi, Nick and Bella from Kentucky. Welcome, Carol.
Thank you for tuning in, Carol. Coming back in with our black ribbon. So let us know whether you want to see the red or black frame. Majority rules, and Bella says that so far you guys want to see the black.
Yeah, I'm
right?
seeing a lot of black. I agree.
Black. All right. We'll come back in with our third and final layer of the 1.5-inch stripe, and then we'll do our final layer of the black velvet.
Carol says the Santa face was so cute.
I thought so too, Carol. So tomorrow's forecast is another Christmas tree. We're going to be designing our gunmetal gray Christmas tree tomorrow, and I'm excited for that. We have Nicole, my videographer, coming back Tuesday to edit all those videos, and we're finished recording 1 or 2 more trees. So we're keeping really busy here. I'm going to do this one the opposite way, actually. So I'm going to flip it, put the tails going the opposite direction. Just makes it a little bit easier to fluff. And that's it. We're going to snip off our ribbon, and that's our final layer. I don't want to do any more.
Anne says, love those colors. Me too.
Me too, Anne. You know what? I've never used to be a big fan of black for Christmas time, but it's so much fun doing different things every year. This year especially, I had so much fun designing so far because, we've done so many different projects. So here's the red grapevine, and here's the black. And you said most people wanted to see the black?
Yeah, I see a lot of black.
All right, so I know I'm not going to please everybody, and I'll probably get some comments saying that they can't stand the black. But you know what, guys? It makes things so much more fun doing things that, you don't often do. So to clean up my grapevines, I know lots of people put a lot of time and effort into it. I usually just do a quick shake outside, get any loose things off, and then snip off anything extending too far past my frame.
Thank you guys for the stars, and we've just hit 1,000 viewers right now, so that's awesome.
Thank you, guys, and thank you all for the stars as well. So before we secure our bow, we have to secure our sign. And isn't that going to look so great in the street?
It's going to look awesome.
So Yaya said it was kind of Halloween-y. She's not the world's biggest fan of black at Christmas. So, this is going to be fun, something different.
Hi, Bella. Thanks for being here tonight. I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Nan.
Thank you. All right, so I'm stapling the cord on the back of my sign. I like to just keep it on. So one staple there. This might get a little noisy, but I am using black pipe cleaners because...
Well, the grapevine's black.
That's right. So keep it as matchy-matchy as possible so that the back of our wreath looks as nice and clean as we can get it. All right, so this is going to be a little noisy, so bear with me.
Lynn says very unique, which it is.
Thank you, Lynn.
Something different. I don't think you've done something like this yet for Christmas.
I don't think so either. Not this year. Maybe last year, but not this year. So I like to give it 3 or 4 staples, make sure it catch. Like that. And this sign size I've worked with plenty of times. It came from Trendy Tree, so I know that my staples won't go through to the front. But if you're ever unsure, either do an example or, you know, add some ribbon to the back of it to bulk up your sign. Okay. One more staple and we're done, you guys. One more. So my signs are never going anywhere. I make sure of that. Look, one more, just for luck. Now we can secure that back onto our grapevine. So choose the side you like the best. Actually, that's a lie. Choose the side you like the least to have your sign. Because what that does is covers up the ugly spots on your wreath. So if you have a part that, you know, the paint didn't, you know, you didn't do a good enough coat, place your sign on top of that because it'll obscure any kind of imperfections you may have.
Wanda says black looks formal to me. I like it. It does look formal.
I really like it.
It's sharp.
I think because everything we're using today is going to be kind of matchy-matchy. It might look really nice, but we'll see. I mean, we're going to see all together at, you know, as we design. And the one thing I always encourage you guys is to hold off on, you know, being too judgmental, not on just my wreaths, but on yourselves more than anything, because you never know exactly how it's going to turn out until you're done. Does that make sense, Bella?
It does make sense.
Because you're never complete until you're complete. So there's always room for improvement. So, you know, as we design, I think wreaths are always ugly up until you take that picture and show off how beautiful it is. So don't be afraid of not liking it until you're actually done. And once you're done, if you don't like it, then definitely make some big changes.
Aw, Bella, you've really gotten the hang of this. Great job, girl. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that.
Well, that part you didn't, but no, she
I love how I butchered a little bit.
Bella's not, you know, an extremely social child. She's kind of reserved and shy. So that's why when, you know, my family supports my business and helps me out, it really means a lot because I know they're stretching out of their comfort zone. I mean, we all kind of are, in all honesty. You know, mine lies in different situations and areas. But Bella's never been the type to love, you know...
I'm a big introvert.
A big introvert. You know, I am kind of an introvert, but not as much as Bella. Bella's always been kind of shy and quiet.
In my shell.
So for Bella doing this for me, you guys, it does mean a lot because I know how difficult it can be for her because she kind of gets nervous. So hands up for Bella. Let her know that you guys appreciate her as much as I do because she records for me, you know, at least 2 or 3 times a week.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so now it's time to fluff. But the odds are I probably missed a couple tails. Seems to always happen, Bella, every time.
It does.
But I think we got them all this time, but I don't want to speak too soon because you know how things rock and roll here. I always miss 1 or 2.
It looks good to me, though.
All right, you guys, so this tail's kind of really long, so I'm just going to snip that back a little. I'd rather be a little wasteful than too wasteful, having to cut a whole extra piece. Oh, there's that tail. See how I missed that one? So we're going to dovetail that real quick. And to dovetail, all it takes is just taking a ribbon, folding it in half, and cutting from the middle out towards the wired edge. And that's how you get a pretty dovetail.
Bella, do you paint the wreaths? I did a few one time, but mostly Nick does it.
Yeah, these ones I did myself. Bella's done... You've done a couple.
Yeah, I've done a few.
At least 4 or 5.
But usually do them when I'm at work.
Yeah, so I wanted to do this project tonight. I was going to do something else with you guys. So I spray painted a couple grapevines earlier. And that's what we're doing tonight. So, all right. Now our bow is nicely fluffed out. Some of these tails can be trimmed up a little bit more.
Thank you, Linda, for the stars.
Thank you, Linda. We appreciate the stars being sent our way. We appreciate all of you guys. You guys have changed our world in ways we can't even describe. So now our wreath is nice and fluffed out, as good as it's going to get for the time being. Keep in mind, fluffing always, you know, happens really at the end. So when you go to take your photos, that's when you really should be focusing on getting your wreath as perfect as possible. When I'm live with you guys, I really focus on just teaching and then fluffing everything, you know, really nicely towards the end. Look at how nice that matches.
I love this one. I think I'm more of like a not dark person, but like I like dark colors. I like stuff like that. So this is my wreath.
You're definitely kind of a Halloween type of girl.
Yeah, so this is my kind of wreath.
Yeah, so here we have just some inexpensive greenery we're going to work in. And let's see if we can reach 1,100 viewers.
We are, actually. I forgot to announce that.
Oh,
we are at 1,100.
Well, thank you, guys. So this is as cheap as it can get, this greenery, and I don't think it's necessary to use high quality greenery in every project. So if you can, you know, you certainly should, but if you can't, that's totally fine. Something like this is not elegant in my eyes. Does that make sense, Bella? It's not an elegant style wreath, so we can kind of adjust things accordingly. So we're just using some budget-friendly greenery. Making sure to kind of surround our bow. That's very important to you guys. You want to make sure that there's greenery all around your bow. Don't just have it placed in one certain location. Kind of disperse it throughout. So here's our other piece from that one spray. Just cut it into thirds. Make sure it goes into your grapevine. Break down a second spray. Maybe we'll come back in with some longer tails as well.
Tracy says, hi from Florida, unique, love it.
Thank you, Tracy. So hands up if you guys are excited for the Christmas series. I'm so excited to have everything kind of done. We still have lots of Christmas to do. And also, you guys, tonight should be the night. And if not tomorrow, but hopefully tonight, if you guys can help me out. We are about 50 followers away from 20,000 followers on Instagram. So that's been the big milestone we're trying to reach in order to kind of move forward with our giveaway. And once we hit that, which again should be tonight or tomorrow, once we hit that, I'll be sending an email out talking about the giveaway and when it's going to take place and exactly what's going to take place. So definitely sign up for our email list at nicksseasonaldecor.com. I'll have the link posted down below. But tomorrow's the big day. We're going to kind of announce what we're doing with the giveaway. So once we hit the followers on Instagram, so follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, and we'll get there hopefully tonight. All right, so that's the second spray. That looks so pretty. I love that look.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying love the colors.
I do too.
Me too.
We don't work with these a whole lot, so
it's really different.
A nice treat, you know? So this tail's a little long for my liking, so I'm just going to trim that up a little bit. So I'm thinking we'll tuck in just a few pieces of this greenery into the bow. I don't want to do too many, so I'm just going to snip off maybe 3, 4. We'll just break off one piece for now, see how it looks. That's one thing I can tell you guys that Yaya's taught me. Try one, and then if you like it, come back with more.
That's so true.
I've kind of gotten good about doing stuff like that, where I know exactly what I want in my wreaths. But if you're just starting out like I was, take Yaya's advice more than mine. Take one piece, place it in. If you like it, you can always add more. But don't make yourself, tire out or kind of lose interest by working in too much and then not liking it and making it more complicated to take apart. You can always take it apart, but save yourself some time by not having to do that, All right. That looks so cute. I really like that. Now let's come back in with some of our ornaments. These came from Trendy Tree as well. Look at how fun those are. Don't you like those, Belle?
I love those.
Also, you guys, if you are new here, or if you're a viewer that doesn't comment a whole lot, your comments are greatly appreciated. They're a huge motivational push to make lots and lots of these videos. We do them each and every night. So definitely drop a comment every now and then. And with that being said, over the last few weeks, Bella, what we've been doing, and I don't know if you've picked up on it, but we've been talking about, that's not sitting exactly where I want it. We've been talking about, kind of supporting other artists. So anybody that has a small business doesn't necessarily just have to be wreath making. Anything crafty related, please comment down below your links, because we would all love to check out your work and admire it, because we all have such different styles and techniques, and we can all learn something from each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Anybody can teach somebody anything.
I think we have a birthday in the house, though. Stacy says, I catch you every night, and tonight is the same, celebrating my birthday. Aww. Happy birthday, Stacy.
Happy birthday, Stacy, and thank you for joining us each and every night. That means the world to me. So I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Let's all give Stacy a birthday shout out. Stacy's birthday is today, so happy birthday, Stacy. And I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a warm day, actually, because today was really
freezing
cold here in Raleigh, Massachusetts. Not even just Raleigh, all of Massachusetts was freezing today.
Oh my God, I love this comment. Jennifer says this would be perfect for Nightmare Before Christmas decor.
Yes, and you guys, remember how Skylar recorded me the other night for a live? We actually watched a Nightmare Before Christmas movie. So I didn't know she loved it that much. So she's a big fan. So I know what I'm going to get her for Christmas. So that's going to be a secret between us. Don't let this leave this live tonight. I'm going to surprise her with something Christmassy. Nightmare Before Christmassy. Not a wreath. I'll just buy her, I don't know, some merch from them. Because I don't use licensed products. And actually, Derica with Derica's Designs made a great video yesterday. She went live talking about how you shouldn't be using any products like that, and she's actually went through, you know, dealing with these big companies. So if you can learn anything from tonight's live, learn it from Derica, and don't be using any licensed or trademark products. All right. This one's a little long, so I'm going to snip the stem short, break them off individually, and work some of them in. But they like it so far, the color scheme?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, you guys.
I like it a lot too.
You know, I know that we get lots of comments in favor of things, but I like to make as many different styles as possible. And when you do something like that, you know you're not going to be able to please everybody. And, you know, I love making people happy. But something like this, I know lots of people might not like this color scheme, but I do, and it seems like you guys do as well. Okay, we have one more red ball. This one I'm going to take in a little bit more. I don't want it sticking out nearly as far as it is right now. So just taking our last ball, sneaking it behind the ribbon, taking this pick, pulling it off because I don't like that piece sitting there. Now we can take our final little red spray, and I'm going to tuck that underneath here. So for depth, I'm placing this a lot lower than the other ones. If I can get it in. Let's see if that worked. Kind of had to force that one. How cute is that?
Let's see. That's super cute.
You like it, you guys? Give some hearts if you like that.
Patty loves it.
Patty loves it. Thank you, Patty. So should we add some longer tails? I think for today's design, we'll use some longer tails.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think, Bella?
I think it would look nice.
Yeah? All right.
Go for it.
Go for it. Bella says go for it, so we're going to go for it. So I'm just going to cut some longer tails, and then we can poke those in down below. Let me see if I want to add anything else. I think that looks pretty all on its own.
Me too.
Right? We don't need to overcomplicate every design we make. I think less is more in a lot of situations, as you guys probably have heard a million times by now. So adjust those little balls to your liking. Make sure that they look pretty for you. And if they do, then you're good to go. All right, let's work in some longer tails. I did have some more of these magnolia leaves, but I think we have enough. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
All right, so let's cut some long tails now. So these tails are going to be about, I don't know, 26 inches on either side. We'll cut 2 pieces, one of each. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Snip, snip, snip. Come back to our pick machine. So what do you guys think of the quality on my camera now, too? I hope the quality is much better. It seems like it is. Are you seeing a difference, Bella?
Yeah, it looks very clear.
Looks clear? Good. All right, so we're just taking our pick machine. This is one of the few uses I get out of my machine. Might as well take advantage of it. Feed a pick into my machine. Squeeze. And if you see red on my hands, it's because I got a little spray paint on my hands. It was windy out, so I'm not bleeding. It's just the paint and black paint. See it all over my hands, you guys? I don't know. I'm a mess.
True.
So,
oops.
So we'll work in the black and the red, just some longer tails to elongate our design. And then we should be pretty much done. There's one more thing I'm considering, and you guys can let me know. Let me show you now while we add these tails. Should we add some of these? Bella's making a face saying, oh, that's not too bad.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, give us some hearts if we should add some of those red spirals. But before we do so, we're going to work in our tails. So I'm just lifting, placing my tail underneath, and we'll fluff those out once it's on my wall. You know, gravity is your friend when it comes to wreaths. You know, it helps everything settle and naturally cascade, which I'm a huge fan of. So I'm not going to worry about those tails for the time being. What we can do is, what you're probably going to see in the picture is I'm probably going to take these tails and just curl them up over themselves like that. Don't I do that a lot, Bella?
You do.
I really like that. I know lots of people don't like it, but I think they're cute having little tails. But you could just have these dovetailed and have them cascade down below as well. So what are they saying? Give some hearts if you want to see some of those red spiral thingies.
Let's see, guys. So Millie says yes, add.
Oh, looks like I forgot one. Millie says yes.
Yep, Millie says yes, add.
Let's see if I can do this one-handed. That's the moment of
Yes,
truth.
spirals. I'm seeing yes.
Seeing lots of yeses. All right, so let's add some of those. Not too many, probably 1 spray's worth, if that. These are stuck together. All right, we'll work in one. So these came from At Home last year or the year before. I'm not 100% sure. Could have been 2 years ago. We actually don't have an at-home super local. It's about an hour away. And Bella, I don't think you've made the trip there with us yet, have you?
I did. I think I did this summer. This past summer.
Oh, maybe. But I went with Julie Samako of Southern Charm Wreaths. And I don't remember. I think maybe Damon came with us too. It was the first Wreath Makers Live 2 years ago. We stopped at home, and we never have stores like that here in my area. So we stopped there. I was thrilled beyond belief. It was so much fun walking through. And then what we did at the New York Wreath Galas, we went back. Me, my dad, and Alex went this time. Well, they came the first time with the rest of them, but me, Alex, and my dad went because it was right across the street from the hotel. And I got a lot of stuff. So taking that home was no fun. All right. So some of these I've stepped on, if we're going to be 100% honest. So I kind of got to straighten those out and fix them a little bit. But we can work in some of these. I think they look nice. Yeah?
I like it.
You like it? All right. So just kind of open up those curls to the best of our ability. And work them in. Just placing a handful of them. We might not even need the whole spray either. Place one down below. Now we'll place a couple more on the other side. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below now. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys along the way too. So any questions at all, feel free to ask. But I think this is shaping up really nicely.
Spirals make it pop.
I'm glad we ended up with the black, Bella.
And I knew it was the black was right.
That was my original plan, but I spray painted both just because I want as many people to enjoy it as possible. But I think all of these colors look so nice together. So I'm glad I ended up using the black. But we got one more spiral that we'll work in. And I'm just going to take that and place it on this side now. Right up top. So I'll kind of adjust those and fix those to my liking.
Oop,
oh,
lost an ornament.
I'll put that back after. But here's how the wreath turned out, you guys. So I'll fix the tails, I'll fluff everything out, and I will have pictures of this design posted tonight. So I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me each and every night. We go live between 7:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern, faithfully here on this page. So thank you guys so much. Be sure to check out our other social media. We have every social media. And once we hit 20K on Instagram, either tonight or tomorrow, we will be sending an email out for the big giveaway that we've been talking about, patiently waiting for Instagram to catch up like Facebook and YouTube. So I'll send an email out. You won't get an email unless you're subscribed to our email list. So subscribe at nicksseasonaldecor.com. And we're also opening up Nick's exclusive wreath community within the next week or so. So you'll receive an email if you sign up for the email list for that. And we've posted hundreds of videos over the last several years in the group. So thank you guys again. I hope you love this. And I'll see you all tomorrow between 7:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.